And we're back. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, continuing on the same recording session with more AM2R. You saw a little bit of Samus's idle animation there, but we finished off in the last couple parts. We finished off area 2, 3, 1. Explored a whole bunch of the map, which is actually something I wanted to mention. But we're just traveling down in the more areas we unlocked. But something I wanted to mention at the end of the last part, but I wanted to save for this part, is I really like the map structure of this game. It's basically what it is. It's one central column here, with that branch off into 1, 2, 3 plus areas, and it's really interesting. I just like that fluidity, and it is, while it is again slightly a linear style, it provides a sense of it provides that guidance, like I said, that progression without holding your hand exactly, but not letting you get lost and going in areas that you shouldn't be going into for a while. You know what I mean? It's pretty nice. I know I'm probably alone, or not alone, but I'm probably in the minority. But I like the linear design of this game. The semi-linear. I'm not a fan of. I'm actually not a fan of Fusion's linearity. That's even though that did a similar thing where it was one central hub. And it was like 6 different sections of the game. I don't know, or 6 to 8. I actually don't remember. It's been a hot minute since I played Fusion, like I said. Probably next time I play Fusion will be for this channel, and it won't be 100% run. I promise you that. Well, maybe. I don't know. Fusion's a 100% run with practice, and I'm just getting demolished by these Metroids here. Come on, die already. There we go. But yeah, I do like the, I'm sure I'm like eating my own words here in some point, in some way, but, I do like the, I do like the overall semi-linear progression of Metroid 2. Both the original and the remake. Actually, it's weird because, I actually haven't touched the 3DS version in a minute, mostly because I don't have a working 3DS right now. Might change that in the future, but the remake, the Nintendo's official remake, did improve upon the areas, as you've clearly seen this one has as well. Did I completely miss the point? No, I can't go there yet. Yeah, this was this is one of the sections I was talking about where it makes you kind of, or this was the section I was talking about where, or actually no, it wasn't. That's gonna be later. But this is one of the sections I was talking about where it will make you loop around, and it's like a little bit confusing. Like, where do I need to go now? But you just keep looking at the map, and it'll keep. It'll keep you progressing. Your goal is to just keep going down. But in a lot of Metroidvanias, a game like Hollow Knight or Super Metroid, or they all have, except for, I'd say, Castlevania games, they all have a big map, a really big map, the whole game, and they have maps within the areas of those games, or within the areas of the whole game. And this one, it doesn't have a big enough game to do so, but it is a pretty sizable game in its own right. I mean, it fits in right in with the classic series, like as I've said multiple times. But we have a new log data here. The mining facility. Cordite crystals are one of the most durable, naturally forming crystals in the galaxy. Though they are not as hard as diamonds, these make them a much more malleable. This makes them a more malleable resource. The Chozo found various practical uses for cordite in constructing machinery or producing works of art. Interesting. This mining facility supplies cordite and various other minerals to nearby industrial complex. To the nearby industrial complex. Let me make sure I haven't missed any logs here. Oh, the research team. That was the area that we found in the 2 Metroids in. 2 Metroids killed the research team. The scientists constructed a small mobile research site within the cave system. The access tunnel leading their research vessel has collapsed, and all of their equipment is non-operational. Vital signs of the exosuits are flatlined. There are no survivors on that site. Yeah. But I could talk about, you know, map preferences and style and whatnot all day, but you know, there's no wrong way to do it unless it's. I mean, I can't think of a wrong way to do a map. I really can't. I'm struggling to come up with you know, an example or any way you can mess up a map, unless you just don't have one. But that's not the point of the argument here now, is it? I don't know. Maybe I have my preferences, and sometimes it's hard to explain them. But I hope you understand what I was trying to say. As I said, this game was in development for 10 years, and what's interesting is that obviously they worked on more areas as the years went on, and with those new areas, you can tell that, you know, small area, bigger area, bigger area. You can tell that the skills of were increasing, and of course they went back and polished more areas, but the ideas that they were able to implement in later areas, even as soon as Area 3, as we saw in the last video, just go to show, you know, and we'll see even more examples of that as we continue, especially in this next area. I love this next area. But we've got an interesting section here. If you're ever stuck, just start bombing everywhere. But of course, if you played a Metroid game, you'd know that. That is, as I've said before, in part 1, I believe, that was a point to make about this game, is that if you should go into this knowing how what a Metroid game is, a Metroidvania is. You're gonna be bombing things everywhere to find secrets. You're gonna be looking in weird places, etc., etc., etc. And you may or may not find everything on your first time through. And if you do, you're gonna be searching for a long time. Easily a 10-hour game your first time. It took me a while my first time to play this game, but I enjoyed the crap out of it. And as I said, I waited. I did play Super Zero Mission. Was that 7? I guess that was 7 missiles. I lied. Or a Super and a regular missile. Got more Metroids to kill. It just, you know, dinky little 2 Metroids here, 2 Metroids there. It does flesh out the cave system a little bit and doesn't just make it feel like, okay, next area, next area, next area. But this is one of, I was talking about linear progression, as this is one of the more linear parts of the whole game. Because there's nothing you can really do here except for go through this pre-designated area and just kill a handful of Metroids. But it wasn't as, this doesn't feel as intrusive, or not exactly intrusive, but it felt a little, it doesn't feel nearly as puzzling to figure out where you need to go as it does in a later section. That was in the original, by the way. Oh, come on. Okay. Actually, you know what? I have a save point right there anyway. Come on. Ah, there we go. One final shot. Bingo. Didn't drop any super missiles for me, the prick. Lava has been lowered, and now we just have to make our way all the way back up, and then we can continue on in this area here. I am gonna be keeping this one area per video, even if this one, this ends up being a pretty lengthy one, because, yeah, the next, these next three areas here, this one, next one, and the final areas, the final penultimate area and the final, you know, area, but I'm counting them both as one because it's, oh, scheisse, I went the wrong way. But I'm just gonna combine those into the finale, because. So yeah, welcome to the final 3 parts of AM2R, I guess. Yes, 6-part playthrough. I was trying to keep it vague with how many parts there were, or with how many areas there were, but I guess I spoiled it. Spoiled it. Yeah, accidentally. I talk and sometimes I forget what. And I am losing my mind because, yeah. Okay, so I have to go up. That's what I have to do. Oh, I can't wait till I get my lava suit. When do I get my lava suit? No, I have to go up. Stop doing that, Robert. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna get the save point just because. And now I can finally backtrack to where I have to go to get to the next area. Very ominous music. It doesn't really, the soundtrack of this game, I've mentioned I loved it several times at this point, but the soundtrack of this game, it only has those music, okay, those music set pieces you remember, in the actual, areas themselves. Like, those are where the, you know, the jazzy tunes come in. And as I've said before, when I say jazzy, I don't mean actually jazzy. I just mean, you know, it's something I would download, something I would listen to. I like it. It's one of the tunes, like, you know, Mario's tunes or Sonic's, you know, Green Hill Zone, Emerald Zone, Chemical Plant, etc. So let's head back through here for the last time. Unless we decide to come back through this area and use it for backtracking later. Yeah, here we go. Don't bother going up here quite yet. It's not unlocked yet, that's all I'll say. Let's head through here and deal with these guys, brand new enemies. Mining robots. And they hurt. And we have an item here. And I believe, yep, just speed booster right up there. And we get our missile expansion. Excellent, 180 missiles. We've really expanded our arsenal now, boys. We start out with 30, and that's like, what, 30 times 6? I can't remember. Save point here. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just head on through here. Not too many expansions here on the way to my memory. There was that one. And now we transition down here. The rock is getting even darker. It's getting even darker. I do like how the architect, not the architecture, but the earth, the mineral, the whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. It you've seen it change color as we get deeper into the facility, or into the air, into the planet. 6 Metroids in the area. We've taken down 10, so that's not too big of a problem. You might be, can I do this with missiles? Yes, I can. Bombs, missiles, anything like that works. And, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, ow. I welcome you to, well, let me grab this missile expansion. I welcome you to, as soon as the, command prompt, or not the command prompt, but the, what do you call it? There we go. The scanning came up. New log entry. The tower. This facility is operating on an emergency power supply. Thermal readings indicate that there is at least one functional device located deep inside the building. So ominous, so creepy. There are so many ways that we can explore this, but just to give you an idea of how massive this tower actually is, I'm gonna just scale this thing. I'm still going. Metroid husk there. Interesting. I'm still going, guys. Still going. And I finally reached the top. Chozo holding the earth. This is basically the Chozo's weapon research and development. I'm gonna get this missile expansion here because I happen to fall down here. Again, as I mentioned in Area 2, I don't have a... Area 3 was somewhat linear in terms of progression, leaving a little room to explore. But this one... it's much more like Area 2. It's a little more open-ended in terms of where you can go, what you can do, when you determine the order in which you do things. For instance, there's 2 ways inside the tower. You can go in the normal way or a different way, and you can whichever way you do things determines what order certain things happen. But if we go up here, you can get an energy tank. We only have 3 more left to grab. And if I'm correct, there's only 250 missiles in this game, and I think 20 super missiles. Come on, let me out. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I could come in through here, and, well, looks like I've sealed my fate now. And, you think you want to grab that, but you can't quite yet. So this is one way you can get in here. And, yeah, the power's out. Not much you can do. This, I believe, is the secret way to get in here. Is it? Part of me wants to say that it is, but I'm not sure. I don't remember what the normal way to get in here is. But this is a way. Clearly. Yeah, I think this was the secret way to get in here. But, nothing really left to do, and the power and this morph ball thing is perfectly suited for us, so let's turn on the power. And this is one of my favorite music tracks in the game. I gotta admit. Let's see what the log update had to offer us. Nope, not you. The immense tower houses as I just said, weapons research and development facility. The robots patrolling within are combat drones equipped with weapon prototypes and advanced shield plating. They possess superior AI and are programmed to fire at any living target, keeping the tower sterilized of organic matter very efficiently. Proceed with caution. Yeah, everything wants to kill you, and these things hurt. And you can't do very much to them.
Yet.
Attack them with missiles, attack them with beams, whatever you want to do. What I honestly recommend, don't attack anything, just run. Just go. And try and time your descents here so that you don't get electrocuted. Ow. Unlike what I just did. Ow. Again. Yeah, we could try. I wonder what happens if we do try and go back to. Oh yeah, nothing. That just leads us back to where we were. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know how I said that this area had bosses? Yeah, this is one of them. Log entry: the tester. The unit performs 360-degree live fire tests of prototype weapons. Scans indicate the exterior armor is resistant to beam weaponry, while the interior is further protected by an energy field that repels solid projectiles. It's basically telling you, shoot missiles at its shell and shoot beams at its core. Auto repair systems in the cannons can mend all damage within seconds. Schematics reveal these systems were applied due to earlier models' cannons being exposed to exceedingly violent tests. Similar to your power suit, the unit's model designs allows for additional and removal of equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a bullet hell of a boss in Metroid. My best advice: do exactly what I'm doing. These cannons here are able to be hurt with your beam. Just the orange shell is immune. But if you can't tell, it's actually using all of our own weapons against us. And see, now it's using the wave beam. But you are never without supplies or health in this fight, really, because every time you destroy something, it will, spit out. Replenishes. As so, and now I can use super missiles. But if you have an opening here, just spam, spam, spam. And if you have it on the ground like this, get what you can. You can destroy the shell if you want to. You have to destroy it at some point, but if you have an opening, don't worry too much about it, like what I'm doing. Just let your wave beam let your wave beam do its job, really. Just fire. Go, 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 go. Health should be a non-issue at this point. You should be able to tank. You should be able to tank more than enough damage. You had to stop on that specific spot. Just go, go, go. There we go. And he's dead. Not that hard. But can be challenging, and you might die a few times if you don't know what you're doing. But now that the power's back on, actually can't pick that up yet, I don't think. Can I? No, I can't. Should have done something else first, but we did it this way, and now that the power's back on, we can head through this door like normal and collect our upgrade. You know what would have been really helpful against an enemy like that? Armor-piercing plasma rounds, probably. Beams can pierce enemies, yeah, and it's just an overall stronger beam. So there we go. That is almost our most powerful beam in the game. There's one left to get. Anyone who knows Metroid knows what it is, but I'll keep it slightly ambiguous. But yeah, now we can actually damage these guys without having to destroy their shield first. I didn't show it off, but you'd normally have to destroy... Crap. Really? You'd normally have to try and destroy their shield, almost like a tutorial for the tester himself, but I just recommend you'll take more damage to these guys trying to defeat them than you will if you just, you know, just run past them. Trust me. So, with that being said, let's get on out of here. Yeah, you hear this tune? I love it. Do I want to head in there? Okay, fine, I guess I will. Let me see. Can I head in there? I'll check up there later. I'm doing all of this anyway. Save point here. I don't know if this would have worked without the power on. I don't think it would have. Can't go in there yet. Already told you what opens a yellow door. It's one of the only things in our main arsenal we don't have yet. Come on. Up you go. Come on. Wonder what happens. Yes, this is the other... Oh, wait, no. This isn't the other way. I know what this is. Ow. Come on. Just die. You too. I don't need your Electro Ball. Yeah, we got a Metroid up here. And actually, this is going to be a little weird. Because we have not encountered this yet. But you know what? No time like the present. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. It gives you the cutscene anyway. Cool. The Gammas have finally evolved. They will no longer swarm and hug us like mad. Now they have legs. And I'm going to read this. The Zeta Metroid. After a substantial transformation of its body, the Metroid's power and defenses greatly improve. Though the Zeta Metroid can no longer fly due to its immense weight, its new legs are now strong enough to carry it and perform great bursts of speed. The arms can deliver powerful strikes, and its mouth glands can spray a highly corrosive substance. Its two prior forms were akin to a pupal phase. Discarding the Gamma Metroid's exoskeleton marked the beginning of its adulthood. Basically, it's a teenager. Luckily, we have a couple super missiles that we can deal with this guy. These guys might... yeah, and he'll start doing that if you spam missiles too much. So you have to time your strikes accordingly. These guys are very, very smart. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm actually about to die. No! Oh, come on. Please, I don't want to die. Oh. Ah, man. I was trying to see if I could do it without dying. I did not. But you know what? No biggie. I wanted to show off the death. I wanted to show off the death scene, the death animation. No problem. And you know, no skin off our bones. So how about we go and we show that Zeta Metroid who's boss. I would say show it who's the bigger Metroid, but we're not part Metroid yet. Won't be until like 3 more games if you count Other M. Which I will probably be... I'll get to that at some point. I just need to get recording on the Wii down to a science. We were actually, myself and Squad were talking about that earlier today. So we'll see what we can do about it. We're trying to do it without getting an AV to HDMI, converter, but we might have to. Alright. Yes, you're all big and bad. I won't read the data file again because we already read it, obviously. Got him once. Got him twice. Got him 3 times. Oh, dang it, he's learning. Oh, I should have used that opportunity. Ah! Right before he attacks is probably the best time to do it. Yeah, because otherwise he'll just block everything. Ah. These guys are... Oh, jeez. Touch damage is massive. I really don't want to die to this thing twice. There we go. About to say, I've played this whole game without dying. Now that that's out of the way and we've got... Oh, cool. Got that section out of the way. You know what? Can't go get that yet, but... Nah, I'll wait and save that for later. But I think what I'm gonna do is head down and get the second, or well, You think that do you think we've explored the tower and all of its? Oh, come on! There we go. Jeez, would not let me go. But do you think we've completely explored the tower? I think not. All the way down in here. Or not. Ow, 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 ow. Oh boy. Is it gonna make me? Yeah, I think it does make you actually. Huh. Okay, well, I'll hit the save point here, and it's time we go on our Metroid killing spree. So you can either choose to go on a Metroid killing spree immediately, like when you get to this area, or you can wait till after you clear out that initial spot, or you can, like we just did. So you have your options, and at this point, you're probably more than confident enough to take these guys on, like no problem. So, so it's really up to you and your progression how you want to do things. And this was one of the areas that I was talking about earlier with some of the Metroid fights, where it could one of their attacks could like launch you out of the area, restarting the fight, and that's a pain in the butt. Thanks for juggling me. And as I just said, that exact thing can happen. Great. Yeah, so... Expert advice. Come on. Good luck trying to... Are you serious? No. I was just trying to jump over the thing. I've always had an issue with the Metroid's hitboxes. But... I was just trying to jump over the thing, and it would not let me do it. And then it juggled me to the point of kicking me out of the stage again. Okay. Take 2, that Metroid is gonna die. 'Cause that was ridiculous. By the way, and like I said, that's another reason I like to have the morph ball on a button, because I can perform I can feel agility like that, and it's like really nice. Okay, come on. 3, 4. I don't care that I get hit a couple times. Oh, and I have no more missiles. Great. So I can just spam these to my heart's content. Just die. There we go. And once you are fully acquired with all your super missiles, it's not an issue. So finally, we have that ordeal done. Come up here. Who's next? Do I want to go get another save point? No, not necessary. It's just one of these guys. Just get them to expose just a little bit of the ground here and get them in a nice combo like that. And there we go. 3 to go. I apologize that you can hear the clicking of the controller, but as I've stated, I'm using an Xbox controller because for some reason, DS4 isn't playing nice. And the controller isn't playing nice. Something's not playing nice with something, and the Xbox controller, of course, just works because, you know, Microsoft. I think I really should have taken that save point down there. But I will actually get... Come on. Can I do this? Almost. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I could hum this all day. In fact, I have. There we go. Missiles. Fantastic. Alright. Who's over here? I don't remember. Oh, no, another gamma. We're fine. Come on. Die. Thank you. I was getting a little nervous there for a second. 2 to go. And I think I'm going to hit up the save point while I'm over here. That's where we have to go. I'm going to have to backtrack up a little bit. No problem. Just gotta go on a Metroid killing spree before we head to the interesting part. So mean. Tackle this guy first, because he's just here and on our way. Yep, this is where you might encounter the Zeta for the first time. This is where you probably will encounter the Zeta for the first time. Don't get knocked back into the previous area. I will say though, wait, hold on. Nope, you definitely can't. I thought you might. I think those are the Omega Metroids later on. Spoilers. Ow. Again, thanks for the juggle. Alright, am I confident enough to take on another, Gamma, or another Zeta Metroid? No, not really. Better save up. I really don't want to risk it, either risk dying and having to come back anyway, or die, and again, having to come back. And take on another Metroid at that. So, just save up here. Don't cause any headaches for ourselves. And let's get going. Just space jump all the way. Whee! I don't know if Samus would get extreme vertigo from this or what, but everyone's made the joke. Actually, we need to come up here. Oh, it was another Gamma. It was another Gamma. Well, don't I feel silly now? And, well, I feel even sillier that my aim is awful. Even when it was standing there waiting for me to smack him with a super missile. Whatever, we cleared him out. And that, as they say, is that. So, now the lava's being lowered. Yep, we cleared out everything. So now the lava's being lowered. Which means this is now free to explore. And that's when you were supposed to get the missiles, but I tanked some damage and got them early. So we're gonna run through here, abuse the save point one more time before we check out the other side. Because as you saw, there was a door. Where does that door lead, you might ask? Well, this is a pretty big tower, but it gets bigger. Or rather, it gets deeper. Let's see what that's all about. Ominous clicks. You can hear the footsteps. I'm just gonna let the music speak for itself. We all know what it is. This is another reason why I love this area so much. This other half of the tower. This section is awesome. The music is amazing to go along with it. The atmosphere is amazing, and the way that it builds up to what you probably already know is coming. If you know Metroid and don't know this game, but we are just delving deeper and deeper and deeper. It is very helpful, obviously, if you do the upper part first, and you're meant to do the upper part first, but you can kill all the Metroids and come down here beforehand. Can't open this door though for some reason. Actually, I'm gonna show something off here. Can I? Is this where it is? I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's right. That's a different part of the map. I forgot. But for those of you who don't know, this is Remix Norfair. If I haven't said that already. But now we're climbing back up through the tower, and we actually have an elevator here. We take that elevator down, and we're still traveling deeper. I'm surprised the air pressure hasn't killed Samus by this point. But I guess that's Chozo tech for you. This is the deepest part of the map. It does not go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere further from here. Save point. Can't do much with this yet. This area honestly reminds me a lot of Metroid Fusion in terms of graphical and structural design. I can't be the only one. I wonder if that was its inspiration. But anyway, scanning the environment. They've locked the door behind us. Is there a boss in here? Is it another Chozo? Power plant. This geothermal plant generates the power to run all the facilities in the cave complex. Water from the hydro station is injected into the system using insulated pipes. Sophisticated turbines use the heat of the local environment, being extremely efficient with minimal loss of water. The massive amount of energy produced is stored in isolated arrays of power cells. One of these has lost some structural integrity, and any significant change to temperature could overload it. Oh boy. And what do we happen to find down here? Power bombs. This has been alluded to several times. And as I can only select missiles when standing up, but as soon as I go into morph ball mode, the power bombs become available. Now, there is a very long-running theme in just about every Metroid game. The escape sequence. And this time, it's triggered by you blowing up one of those. Now, this is actually an escape sequence like no other because the time is not dictated by an actual clock, but more of temperature structure, but more of the power cell temperature. Here's the thing about this. No matter how fast you are, you can't outrun this. What the heck? Come on. And if you screw up like that, so don't worry if you screw up like that, it very much accounts for where you are, especially when this happens. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the other boss of this area. I said bosses, this is the other guy. Tank prototype. Sensors on its head provide it with accurate aim. However, the alloy protecting it has weakened with time. Along with the arm and track sections, attacking these parts may grant you tactical advantages. There's all sorts of body parts on here you can take out first. I opt for movement, which is why you see me attacking the treadmills down below. The tread things down, whatever they are. Hardware scans reveal this tank was to be mass produced. Originally remote controlled, a basic AI is now active due to lack of commands. So use your beam because obviously missiles weren't working. What you really want to do, you can tackle different parts of its body, but what you want to take care of is just killing its torso right here. I think you can actually use a power bomb to kill this guy like super fast and easy, but I saved my power bombs for something later. Collect all of that. And see, it jumped up a little bit because we were progressing a little fast. We actually can't use the save point, and the door stops us from going back the way we came. It wants us to take this way, which now blows up, and that room closes in behind us. And see, the time jumped up again because we are progressing rather quickly. Because we kind of know what we're doing, and we have a very firm grip on the controls. You can use the elevator, but there is no time for that. It really doesn't matter either way. Come on, here we go. Yeah, see how the time is very much jumping? So, yeah, there's no real danger here. You'll make it out just fine. Unless you just stand there the entire time, you'll make it out more than fine. But yeah, this slow descent into the tower is now being matched by a very high speed stakes of, you know, escape. Get out, or you're gonna die. No items to collect here, so don't worry about that. Thing is, you're probably not going to be paying attention to the power cell meter just while you're moving. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. There we go. You're probably not going to be paying attention to it much while you're moving. So, like, if you happen to glance up at it, you're going to be like, oh, crap, it's getting close. And here, see, it magically reaches the end. And it's supposed to go off right when you're about to escape. You think you'll be fine, and... oh, no matter how much health you have, it will always land you with 5 health remaining. Yeah, it's kind of scripted, and if you know what's coming, it ruins the tenseness, but hey. I didn't want to, you know, fake tension for too long. We can actually come back through here, and there are a couple items to get if you come back through. Oh, yeah, it's through here. There we go. I believe I have... oh, well, I have an energy tank here at random. And I also have something to speed boost up here to get. Oh, so close. Nope, you have to speed booster. You have to speed boost correctly. And no, don't do that. If you stay here, the speed booster blocks will try to respawn. And yeah, just like that. But don't let them. Also, the missile will cover more than enough area to shoot what you need to, which is over here, so just shoot up. And you'll get your missile expansion. And that's it for the upgrades of this area. So I believe, with the exception of those 2 items, which I'm about to go get, I believe that's everything. So let's go pick those guys up. And I'm going to call it apart here, or I'll call it apart when I do that. Actually, I know exactly where to leave off, I know exactly where to leave off, for the next episode. So, yeah, this is one of my more favorite areas. This is a very big area, obviously, and it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this part, where, beginning of this part and maybe last part, I think it was the last part, of how the development team, this is why I wanted to save the power bomb, because I don't like going up to the save point and farming for power bombs, but or farming for power bombs, but I guess that was more efficient anyway. Oh well, whatever. I showed it off without using power bombs. So we're gonna go through there, and actually, is taking this the best course of action? I think so, yeah. If we can sneak our way into the facility here. And all we have to do, all we have to do is head down there. So we'll pick that up. But what I was saying was, this area is very big and goes to show that the development team was definitely growing in skill as they were making this. You know, and over the 10 years of development, that's of course going to happen. And I cannot be more thankful that this game got released. Even with all the DMCA crap that went on. Did I actually? Yeah, I actually missed this up here. Oh, I think this is just a save point, and I kept going to the one down there. Oh man, anyone in the comments has probably been face palming this entire time right now. But with all of that checked off and discovered, we're actually gonna leave this area, and I know, like I said, I know exactly. Nope, don't go in there. I know exactly where to end off the part. Music transition. All the lava's been cleared out. We're not gonna head down there quite yet. We are, however, going to collect this, which we need the speed booster for. And, oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, this is just a very tight window. There we go. Okay. So, just speed booster there, do exactly what I just did, and you'll be fine. Picked up another item. We have 45 missiles to go, I think, unless my math is off, unless my memory is wrong. Let's climb all the way back up here, and we're basically heading back up to where that research team was. Because, as I said, something wasn't quite unlocked yet. And while I was correct, we actually just needed power bombs, to be honest with you. I'm not going to use that save point here. And now that we have the plasma beam, it makes taking down the mining guys a lot easier. Oh, come on. Up we go. I'm sure there's a lot of speed booster tricks that I'm just missing that would probably help me ascend, but to this day, I still have not figured them out. Once we get a certain upgrade in the next area, actually, that'll make everything a lot easier. But here we are. Use a power bomb, clear all that out. And we've got an area we've got a brand new, well, not exactly area, but it's something to explore. With that little teaser, I will leave you guys off with that and see you guys for the next part. This has been Crazy Cube Dude with part 4, area 4 of AM2R. We finished off the tower and we're moving on to the final, main area of the game, I'll say. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.